Why? Because I watch these kids as 7th and 8th graders, and then I know them better, and you can see he's out of bounds as he touched the ball. His left hand was out of bounds, so that's why the Celtics get it back. So that way I can watch them mature and have a better sense of where they came from and where they're going to go.
I think it helps, but on the other hand, sometimes it's nice to have some eyes in the school to see what the kids are doing during the course of the day, but I'm sure he's got his staff members are probably in the school, and that helps a lot.
Johnson follows the Brady miss, and it's 15-14 now. The Celtics up by 1. Nice penetration inside. Nope. And a whistle and a foul inside, and it's going to go against the Patriots with 6:23 left to go. BGSU invites you to their President's Day open house, February the 18th, 2008. Find more information about the open house at bgsu.edu. Bowling Green State University, a proud sponsor of CSN and high school athletics, and the BGSU players of the game on each side. So check that out. That's coming up in the postgame. Tommy Waterwash picks up the foul. That's his first, and that's team foul number 3 so far on the Patriots. Dave, in your playing days, did you substitute as freely as we see in high school basketball today? Obviously, these teams don't go quite as deep, but, I mean, sometimes basketball resembles volleyball.
Well, it's also predicated on your depth of your team. You adjust from that standpoint. Stephen Couchy, again, I think you'll see a little adjustment right there. They had Timmy Brady at the point, Couchy inside. He's a post-up player as well.
Couchy with a nice glide, a high arcing shot by Persinger, no good. 1 and out now for the Patriots, and back the other way. Here they come. Nice lead pass inside for Johnson. Kicks it off, and a little too strong by Harrell, but they get the rebound and knocked away. And again, this is where the size disadvantage comes in to hurt the Patriots, because Jerome, I think if they're a little more patient, Dave, can convert some of those because they're playing against a much shorter and younger team.
Again, Liberty's going to have to do a better job of getting back in their defensive transition, because if they're on the fly, it's tough to block out when quick shots go up. They got to make sure they get their body on somebody else from Jerome, because if it gets to be a volleyball contest in here, Randy, it could be a long night here for Liberty.
You saw that Stephen Harrell gets a break now, the 6'4" junior. Kurt Harris is in there. Now they trap at midcourt. Tough play and a tough pass. It's made finally by the Patriots. Launched outside by Waterwash, and Tommy counted for 3. You know, they say they don't like to play that scattered approach, the transitional game, but they're not bad at it at times.
Well, you have to adjust. If those are the shots that you're going to get, and it's going to go inside and out, and it's a good look, uncontested, you've got to knock those shots down.
Rosenbaum, who had a high of 15 against Kilbourne, tries to bring it up court, and inside we have a push and a foul going to be called on the Patriots. Little jostling inside. See if it's that man on your screen who picks up the foul. And it goes on Zach Michael. He's got foul number 1, team foul number 4. Inside to get it to Johnson. Nope. Not a whole lot of arc on that shot. Rebound pulled down nicely inside by Cody Persinger. He can play the 4 or the 5. He's a member of the National Honor Society, and he had 21 against Big Walnut. Big Walnut's a team, Dave, I think that early on was affected by their football success, as the walk is called. So I think they're seeing now, a lot of teams, the true Big Walnut. Coach Comstock early on had to deal with those guys taking the 2 or 3 weeks after winning the state title, getting the football out of their system.
I can tell you from experience, it's difficult. It really is. Those kids come to you. You got them maybe 3 or 4 weeks behind play, and it's tough to get them to understand right away what you're trying to do. But it catches up now. They should be in good shape.
This is Couchy trying to lob it inside. Johnson still got it. He got grabbed and he got elbowed. And Neil Johnson, using his size to his advantage, comes down with a hoop, and back the other way we go now. Couchy's got it.
This is the tempo that Jerome wants right now. They're going to get some good looks at the basket. That's Timmy Brady for his, but it's okay. You're going to miss some of those, but that's what's going to happen right there in transition.
Saw the miscues. Harris gets the garbage inside. Let's see if Coach Gass is close to a timeout. Not so far with 4:08 left to go. His team is down by 4, 21-17. You don't want to say it's make or break this early in a contest, but you have the sense right now that they have to play under control. And indeed, they take the timeout with 3:59 left to go. So they'll burn a 30-second timeout. Their first timeout taken here in this contest. 21-17. This is CSN. We are local sports now. And this Walmart timeout is brought to you by 7-Up and Sunkist. Don't forget to pick up some while you're checking out the basketball games of the week here on CSN. And I have both of those in my fridge. And yes, I do the Walmart thing. And Dave, I found the best time to go is very early in the morning.
Early in the morning.
Yeah, go early in the morning because normally it's you, some early morning customers, and all the stock people you'll ever need. So if you're looking for something, you got it in about 10 seconds.
Sounds like a smart move to me, Randy.
And yes, I clip coupons too, because I don't make your salad, you know?
There you go.
Not everybody does. Water wash, cannot connect that time. 21-17, Coach Gass took the timeout. Any idea what he was talking about?
Well, I think he just wanted to make sure the tempo of the game here. This is a big possession right here, even though there's a little over 3 minutes left in the second quarter. They got to have some patience and not rush. And right now they're rushing a little bit. The zone trap, again, it affects you. I don't care who you are. You practice against it, but it's just sometimes tough to get your kids to slow down.
It gives you that Barney Fife syndrome. You start to shake your hands a little bit all of a sudden. You see that sometimes when you rush the pass. That one is launched by Waterhouse outside, no good. In transition, back to the way. Here comes Brady. It's 2-on-3 to the hoop and got it. And in essence, 2-on-3, that should not happen, but Brady found the seam on the left side for 2.
The timeout might have helped in terms of getting settled down, but again, getting back the floor for Olentangy Liberty is going to be vital as they head down the stretch here in this first half.
Welch sees the trap, recognizes it well, kicks it over to Waterhouse. But now Dustin has it back. He likes drawing. And of course, we mentioned he's a pretty good player on the football team. Had a chance to cover them earlier this season when they lost in double overtime to Gahanna Lincoln, and count that one from outside and give it to Cody Persinger. Persinger drains that one, cuts the lead now down to 3 at 23-20. First 3 in this contest for Cody. Couchy. I like the student section to our right, Dave. They are standing near the basketball court. They're into this contest.
They're engaged, is what I call it, and that's good. That's what it's all about for these students and the student athletes.
Couchy, nice move to the hoop. Nobody stayed near side, and he got the rebound. Couldn't get it to fall, but he draws the foul. He'll go to the charity stripe with just over 2.5 left to go in the first half.
We had a little stretch in there, maybe 2 or 3 minutes here from Coach Andy Gast right there, where the game got a little bit out of tempo for them. They prefer to have it a little choppy. Right now it's good, even though Jerome's shooting free throws. It's a chance for the Liberty kids to understand what they need to do and not be in a transition type of game.
Dustin Welch picks up the foul. That is his second. To the bench go the Patriots. And checking in will be as Rombeck, and also coming in will be Matt Napier. Napier offers them some size, Dave, 6'4", and he's just a sophomore.
Well, size right now is important, especially when you're looking at both ends of the floor on the glass. They have to get a better control of the rebounding situation.
Couchy strong from the stripe there, up to 9 points in this contest. So in essence, he's at his average, and we're not even at halftime. The margin is 5. And Dave, you got it.
Almost.
You were so close. If you still have that reach they had, you look good. Guys, you look good over there. You look good. Good reach. You still had that step. You could have had it, Dave. I'm a little disappointed in you.
Jerome staying in the zone defense. They're either showing you the 1-3-1 or that little bit of a matchup, 3-2 on the perimeter, trying to cover the gaps. And right now they're doing a pretty good job.
Post entry pass there to Napier just to kind of mix things up a little bit. I got to ask you, I didn't see the basketball. Is your name on there? Does it have the name of the commissioner, Dave Sacuti, on there too?
No. That's Ohio High School basketball. Right. They're under contract with those, so nothing like that on that, Randy.
Water wash on the miss. Harris in transition to Brady for 2. Nicely done. Brady at double digits. Now he's got 10. Remember, Couchy has 9, so that's 19 of their 27 points, and their biggest cushion now at 7.
Well, I think if you watch the box scores and you watch Couchy and Brady, as they go, Jerome goes.
Rosenbaum to the hoop, got it. And all of a sudden, the Celtics have scored 19 points in the second quarter to just 10 so far by Liberty. Actually make it 8 for Liberty, and the margin up to 9. And you mentioned it, Dave. Sometimes you put that 1-3-1 on and you change the defenses, and it just takes you out of your comfort zone. And especially with a young team, if you can do that, that's half the battle.
You know, basketball is a game of rhythm. You know, you try to get into a flow and a rhythm offensively, and changing defenses bother a lot of teams. The good teams, they're the ones that can make the adjustment. And I think Liberty's going to have to sit down at halftime and make sure they understand that they got to make sure they attack it properly and get good shots.
Water wash, playing catch outside now. It goes to Rombeck. Baseline, the pass lost by Persinger, tries to save it, and he does so, but right to Couchy. Back the other way he goes. There's the lead up to Tim Brady. Brady remembered everything but the basketball. Take it away. Here's Persinger, 2-on-2. Napier with a foul on the floor with 21.4 left to go, and we're still not in the bonus for either team, so that should be inbounded from underneath the hoop, unless they're going to say it was a shooting foul, but I think it was a common foul with